It is Fiesta time again here in our barangay. It's a week-long event. It starts off with a parade, and it goes into our basketball court. Everybody puts on a dance performance, and it's supposed to be a whole big week of fun. And of course a Zumba class, because hey, it's the Philippines, we got a Zumba. The shaved ice, oh my god, this is so hard to find here. Usually it's grated chopped ice, and it's not the same. The shaved ice, when they whip it up with the flavorings, it's almost like instant ice cream. It's so good. And this guy, there were 2 carts and they could not keep up. As fast as they make it, they sell it. They probably should have had somebody just making it non-stop and somebody else selling it. This stuff's really pretty good. It's just ice with some flavoring, but when they shave it, it gets a different consistency, and it's really, really nice. 10 pesos a cup, but 20 cents, worth every penny. We come back at night, and they have dances. There's competitions. Tonight is the macho gay. And I didn't know what that meant. I was expecting like leather vest and mustaches. No, it's straight guys doing a drag show. Now, that would be offensive in the US. Here, it's just lighthearted fun. Everybody had a good time. Some of the performances were kind of funny. And it was just, fun was had by all. And of course, what would it be without fire dancers? They start off doing like regular big headdress fancy dance. They take off the headdress and break out the fire. It was a pretty good opening day. We should have a whole week of fun coming up. Let's see what we got. I'm on my way. It's too early for this. I'm on my way to the beach. Supposed to beach volleyball at 7, and boat races, the motorized banka boats, at 8. Now I understand Filipino time, but even that's pushing it, man. They're trying to schedule that stuff too close together. Who knows what time it's actually going to start. They always have interesting competitions. There's the Mr. and Miss, so it's like a couple. There's the Lola, so there's a grandmother competition. Miss Gay, which is usually what one would call lady boys, and that is not a derogatory term here. It is how they self-identify. So I don't mind using the word because they use it. But there was something I hadn't heard of before this year. It was called the macho gay. And that's the one that Melanie wanted to go watch. And I was like, to me, I'm thinking that means like leather vest, mustache, macho gays. She goes, no, it's straight guys pretending to be gay. It's like a drag show for straight guys, and it's supposed to be just all in fun and really funny. I was like, well, it sounds like an odd thing. So we went to it last night, and it was pretty funny. I don't know any of the guys that were in it, but apparently everybody else here does. Volleyball, the boat race, there's a parade, there's 2 different church services, there's a lot going on today. So if they start off late, they'll stay off schedule the entire day, which is very likely. It would appear we are not the only one raising pigs for the fiesta. This is a beach resort right here by the house. I keep showing it. It's the one that built a seawall, the one that had the bathroom completely wash out. All the sand under it came out and knocked the building down. Well, here you can see they finished the seawall and filled it in with sand and put in a volleyball court. There's supposed to be a volleyball game here later, and banka boat races. That's the small banka boats. They're going to have races later. I'm here really early because I just wanted to get a look around and see what was going on. The beach is just almost gone. It's washed away, and they're building various seawalls here. These guys are working way down the other end of the beach, but all the rocks are stored here. And when everyone's here later for the banka boat races and the volleyball games, these guys are still working. So it's almost dangerous, but everyone knows to stay out of the way. It's kind of neat watching them. They're loading this thing up. Half of it they're loading by hand. They've got a scoop, but they don't scoop it up. They park and somebody throws the rocks in. The volleyball's getting kind of a slow start. Even once it gets going, it's pretty much the teams and a couple of their parents or friends are watching. Most of the audience was just the other teams. More people show up later for the banka boat races. Now this is regular volleyball, not bikini volleyball. That would be a bigger draw. Here's the little banka boats all starting to show up. And the races on this, I was watching them put out the buoys. It's like a square they have to go in out there. We're going to be going back and forth because they're going on simultaneously. I was under the impression it was going to be volleyball, then boat races, but they did them at the same time. So, interesting way of doing it, but it works. Always got some repairs going on, last minute repairs. After each race they got repairs. You can see from the smoke on a couple of the races, I think they're blowing engines out. They're really pushing this. I don't know what they win, but it's costing them engines. So if it's just bragging rights, it's expensive. But it's pretty cool watching it. I try my telephoto lens a little bit. It's got an odd black blur on it. I don't know what that's from. I don't use the telephoto lens very much. And here they come. They're doing 3 or 4 boats each run. They're going to do multiple races throughout the day. Doing the I was having a lot of fun watching the boat races. It was kind of neat seeing it. They were really going at it. And the volleyball went pretty well. They had some decent matches. Most of it seemed to be 2-on-2, which has got to make it harder. You can see the water comes right up here to the wall. There is no beach left other than what's inside the seawall. Some have said that should be an illegal construction because it's too close to the high tide mark, but it's the only beach we have, so I don't really mind. And I got called away for a pork emergency. I had to go home and rescue my pork. That'll be on the feeding portion, the animal raising portion of the videos. Had to race home and rescue some pork, and then I came back for some more boat races and cicad races. Never seen cicad races before. That should be fun. Also, when I came back, I did meet with a subscriber that was here visiting some of his wife's family in the same town. And in my usual stupid way, I didn't get any pictures or videos. So sorry. I really need to work on that. They're doing 1 cicad at a time, they said, but it looks like they're lining up 2, so I don't know. They're going up the road a little over 1 kilometer, up the hill, and there's somebody there to watch them. It's a round trip, and they will, best time wins. I wanted to see them do it more like drag races, but this will work. Got a false start. There goes one. They're trying to do 2 at a time. On the first race, one of the guys, his chain broke, so he didn't get to go at all. So here we go. And they're off. But the motorcycle is watching the road, and here's our racer, one of them. It's about a 4-minute round trip. I don't have a second hand, so I don't know exactly. It is 1 kilometer out and 1 kilometer back. So it's basically a 1.25 miles round trip. Something to do. This is new. We've never had a trisikad race before. We got people lining the road here. I'm on my way down to the house. There's people all over watching for the races. Okay, here's the boss man on the motorcycle. Let me step off the side of the road. And there they go. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. Watch out. And that's a trisikad race. Well, that was a whole day of fun. The banka boat races and the sikad races were both brand new this year. I've never seen those. And I have seen volleyball, but not as part of our fiesta. So all of this was new this year for our fiesta. I hope they do it again because it was really a lot of fun. Should have been more people show up. If they keep doing it, maybe we'll get a bigger audience next year. Fun was had by all. Enjoy your day in paradise.